What's up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach update video. Now, today's video, we have a very exciting one because we have a brand new Steam page that was just posted for FNAF Security Breach. It shows a bunch of new screenshots, actually I think like 2 or 3 in total, so it's not like a crazy amount, but it also shows some other stuff about the game, like some details about the storyline and the file size and a bunch of other crazy things. So it's gonna be a fun video, but of course, if you guys are excited for me to play Security Breach because it is coming very, very soon, be sure to smash that like button down below. Let's crush 5K likes, and in the comment section down below, drop one animatronic, all right, do you think is going to be the scariest in Security Breach? Okay, if you can only choose one animatronic from Security Breach, which one do you think is going to be the absolute scariest? Me personally, I am going with Moondrop. Okay, that thing is so scary looking, and I feel like whenever we see that thing at night, it's going to be really spooky. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the Steam page breakdown. Okay, so to start, let's go ahead and start by showing off the new gameplay screenshots, because I feel like those are what everyone really wants to see. So here's the first one on screen right now. As you guys can tell, it is Glamrock Chica. Now, as you guys remember from the trailer, Glamrock Chica got crushed by some kind of machine. We were sneaking up behind her, I'm assuming Gregory, that is, was sneaking up behind her, and she got smashed by this machine, and this is what she looked like. Now, this looks like her potentially later on in the game. I don't know if it's just like a weird angle. This could be her underneath the machine, but judging by behind her head and how this is angled, this looks like it's after she got crushed. She gets up, she starts chasing after us, and we try to close a door on her, and she's breaking through the door, because behind her you can see like some pipes and stuff like that, so it looks like that's like a red room or something like that, which actually that room does kind of look similar to the one where Vanny is dancing around at the end of the trailer. If you guys remember that room where she's like, you know, hopping towards you and it's all red, that could potentially be that same room. So maybe something happened to her with Vanny in there and then she's chasing after you. I don't know. Maybe this is where you meet Vanny at some point and then she chases you into this room where you close the door on her and she tries to break out to get you. I have no idea. That's all speculation, but either way, it looks really cool nonetheless. Like, this looks like it's gonna be an absolutely terrifying scene, which one of the other things that's got me super anxious, but also like it's that anxiousness, but like that excitement. They do have the release date on here, which we've already known. It's December 16th, but on Steam, it says it is 13 days away. And I did not realize how close that is. It has my anxiety through the roof because it's going to be so much fun covering this game, but it's also going to be very stressful. But to know it's 13 days away with how long we've been waiting, oh my gosh, it's going to be crazy. But either way, that's the first screenshot we have here. Now, the next one we have is of this, and this appears to be Gregory inside of Glamrock Freddy inside the main Pizzaplex, which I saw other people talk about this too, that the graphics in this screenshot look weird. It's like the lighting or something like that is off, and I don't know, it doesn't look like the original trailer, so I'm assuming this is maybe like an earlier screenshot from the game before they like fully, you know, ironed everything out, or it could just be what it looks like. I don't know, I have to wait until the game is out to see, but this is Gregory inside of Glamrock Freddy. At least I'm assuming so, because we've got like a battery icon on the bottom right there. Looks like we only have 1 charge left before we need to charge him back up again. It says exit on the top, so yeah, we're definitely inside Glamrock Freddy. You can use your watch while inside of him, it seems like, judging by how there's a watch icon on the bottom left. And you've got like the different robots in there. You can see the robot to the left. You can see, you know, the different shops and stuff like that, like the Glamrock gift shop and stuff. And of course, the gigantic Freddy statue right there in the middle, along with what appears to be a shopping cart in front of it, I think. Maybe a baby stroller? I honestly have no idea. I'm trying to see if there's anything else crazy in the background, but no, you can just see there's, you know, 4 sets of staircases here, or I guess a staircase, and I don't really see anything else too crazy besides, you know, one of the shops being closed. I'm gonna take a guess and say this isn't the intro to the game, because we're already inside Glamrock Freddy. So at some point we're gonna be able to go back to the entrance and explore for whatever reason. We're definitely on the hunt for something, but if you guys have any guesses as to what it could be, let me know in the comment section down below. Now, behind the battery icon, you guys see that on the bottom of the screen, it says do not something. There's like a red tape right there. I'm guessing it says do not like go back through here, because I think it's like a one-way thing. I honestly don't know, which if that's the only entrance, then where's the exit at, you know? So I don't know, it's interesting nonetheless. Now, the last screenshot we have here, which is brand new, and this is the craziest one, it's this one right here, and it is Music Man chasing us through that tunnel. Now, we saw Music Man in the trailer, and we know that, you know, he's now this gigantic spider creature thing that hunts you through the tunnels underneath the Pizzaplex. At least it looks like it's underneath the Pizzaplex. And this is from that scene. So I'm taking a guess that this is right after he steps out of the tunnel, which we saw in the trailer. It ends like right there. And this is him actually chasing us through this tunnel. And yeah, this is gonna be horrifying. Oh man, I'm so excited. Like I said, I'm nervous, but I'm very excited. And yeah, just, oh my gosh, look at this thing. He's gonna be obviously breaking through the different, you know, vending machines that are down there, all the different props and stuff like that from, you know, the main Pizzaplex. If I had to take a guess, I'd say this is where they put all that stuff. So he's gonna be breaking through it all, chasing you down, and you have to escape and get somewhere else to where obviously he can't fit and you can survive. Now, I want to know what happens if you do get attacked by this thing, because obviously you're gonna be able to have to lose at this point in the game, right? You know, like you can't just, it's not like gonna be one of those sequences where if you just stop running, he just, you know, forgives you and he's like, oh yeah, you're good to go, bro. You know, you continue on your way. I'm not gonna attack you. No, he's going to attack you and you're gonna have a jump scare. And my guess is he's either one, going to stomp on you with his gigantic hand, which would be pretty scary, or two, eat you, which, I mean, that is going to be a terrifying jump scare, or potentially it could be part of the story. Maybe you have to get eaten and you end up like inside of him and you can find something in there. I have no idea. But you can see some other vending machines here too, which is interesting. It says Milk Sour 2. I think that's what that is. So Milk Sour 2, the arcade game, and Street Skater Super something, and it's got Glamrock Freddy on there in like a skate outfit. I'm really hoping these are all playable, which the interesting thing about these is they're plugged in, which is weird. Why are these plugged in down there? Because look, that Street Skater arcade game is actually on. So yeah, that's a little interesting that they're just plugged in the middle of nowhere. Who's playing those down there? Also, there's a green box which stands out a lot. It says something fragile earth, or what does that say? It says, I can't read that. Oh, parts and service fragile. So that's kind of weird that that's there. I mean, it could just be back there just because, like, you know, it's back there with all the other old forgotten stuff, but I don't know. I mean, that stands out quite a bit in that screenshot. So maybe at some point we can open those to get some kind of item, or I have no idea. But regardless, a very, very cool screenshot. Now, there is other screenshots up on the Steam page, so if you guys want to check it out, I'll have it linked in the comment section down below, or in the description down below. Be sure to check it out. But the other screenshots are nothing too crazy. You know, it's just Glamrock Freddy, or Montgomery Gator, you know, the intro that we saw in the trailer where he's like on top of the machine thing and he's like, you know, growling at us or whatever. And the other one is just, you know, us in the bathroom with Glamrock Chica inside of Glamrock Freddy. So nothing really too crazy there. And then I think the final one is, yeah, just the little, whatever you call those things, the robots at the end where it says like it's in your head, it's all in your head, or it's all a dream or whatever. Yeah, it's just that screenshot. So nothing too crazy. Now let's go into some of the other stuff on the Steam page here, because there is more. So first of all, the file size for the game is 70 gigabytes, which that is massive. I'm gonna look right now. Security Breach, or not Security Breach, FNAF Help Wanted was 11 gigabytes. 11 gigabytes, and this game is 70. Now, obviously, Help Wanted was a VR game, and even whenever it did get carried outside of VR, you know, to you know, just normal PCs, it still was like you know, it's not like the most crazy looking game, so that could be why. I mean, this game has ray tracing, it's got everything else, it's got a bunch of graphic improvements from what they've talked about, and you know, it is supposed to be a big game. So yeah, I mean, regardless, 70 gigabytes is massive. That is a big game. That's like the size of, I don't know, most of the games I have on my PC. That is a beefy game. Now, it also says it's single player, it's going to have Steam achievements and full controller support. So I'm going to be playing with keyboard and mouse because that's going to be easier, but if you want to play with a controller, you can, which makes sense because the game is coming out on Xbox and PlayStation or whatever. I think it's PlayStation first, though, if I'm not mistaken, or PlayStation and PC, I should say. So 70 gigabytes, single player, that kind of stuff. Now, it also says on here some info about the game. So we're going to start with this first little page right here, and it says, in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, play as Gregory, a young boy who's been trapped overnight inside of Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. With the help of Freddy himself, Gregory must uncover the secrets of the Pizzaplex, learn the truth, and survive until dawn. So that is very cool. So, I mean, we've got some stuff to go off here. We're going to be working with Freddy himself, because it says with the help of him. He has to uncover the secrets of the Pizzaplex. So we know there's crazy things going on there. I mean, if that wasn't obvious enough. And learn the truth. Now, what are we learning the truth about? I don't know. Whatever happened here, I guess. I guess we'll learn whenever we hop into the game. And survive until dawn. Now, what's interesting is, I don't see how... Because in most FNAF games, you spend multiple days there. But this is going to be like one day there, and it's only until dawn. Now, I'm sure whenever dawn hits, something crazy is going to happen. You're going to have to do something else in the Pizzaplex, but it's weird how it's only one night there. It's going to be a really long night, though. It's going to be an action-packed night. So, regardless, though, there is still more here. Oh, and there is another screenshot, which I'll show at the end. But anyways, it says, the next chapter in Fear. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is the latest installment of the family-friendly horror games loved by millions of players from all over the globe. Play as Gregory, a young boy. Okay, so this is the same thing we just read, with the help of Freddy Fazbear. And it says, oh, this is new. Gregory must survive the near unstoppable hunt of reimagined Five Nights at Freddy's characters, as well as new horrific threats. Which, whenever they say that, they're obviously talking about, you know, what we saw at the end of the trailer, and, you know, the version of Glamrock Chica that we saw, it's all beat up, and, you know, every other new animatronic, Music Man, and all that kind of stuff. So there is going to be new horrific threats, which is very exciting. Now, it says the hunters and the hunted. Once nighttime protocols are initiated, the animatronics at Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex will relentlessly pursue all intruders. Glamrock Chica, Roxanne Wolf, Montgomery Gator, and the Pizzaplex's security guard, Vanessa, will turn over every cotton candy piece stand if they have to. It's not wise to stay in the place for too long. So this is interesting because it says once nighttime protocols are initiated. So I'm assuming we're not just going to show up there at nighttime. If we are a kid and I don't know, we don't really know the storyline for the game, but I'm assuming we show up there during the day and that's how the storyline kind of begins. And then obviously it hits nighttime. Things go bad. We somehow get trapped in there alone, by the way. No parents, nothing. Maybe on purpose. Maybe we're trying to get trapped in there to figure out what's going on. And now it also mentions relentless intruders. And in that list, it says Glamrock Chica, Roxanne Wolf, Montgomery Gator, and the Pizza Plexus security guard, Vanessa. So she is going to be hunting us down, at least from what this wants us to believe. Now, do we honestly think Vanessa is going to be evil? I think they really want to jam that down our throat, that Vanessa, the security guard, is evil. She's evil. She's evil. She's hunting you down. But what if she isn't? I don't know. I mean, obviously we won't know until the game is played, but Vanessa's supposed to be Vanny, so Vanny's supposed to be evil. I don't know. I feel like maybe when she's in her security guard form, maybe she's not evil, and then, I don't know, whenever she puts on the suit, she becomes evil. But then again, she's supposed to be working for him, so I don't know, man. But I feel like they're really trying to jam it down our throats that she's evil, but she might not be. I don't know. So it says adapt to survive. Access the building's security cameras to survey the environment and plan your route through danger. Distract enemies by knocking over paint cans and toys. Just slip away before enemies are drawn to your location. Hop into hiding spots and allow danger to pass. Or try to outrun your pursuers. Play your way, but be prepared to adapt. So this is interesting. So every night or every hour through the night, you're going to have to get to different areas in the Pizzaplex. Obviously, we're going to have different objectives, different things to do. We got to go to Montgomery Gator's area, his golf course. You got to go to the, Glamrock Chica's, laser tag or whatever. You got to go to different areas. And to get to these areas, you have to use your watch. And, you can actually like set off different traps, I guess. Because yeah, it says you build it using the building security cameras. You can actually, survey the environment and plan your route through danger. And I mean, I guess it doesn't really say on the camera. You can't like, knock over paint cans and toys, but I'm guessing in person. So you can like go on your watch, make sure there's no one in, this hallway. And when there's no one there and you see that they're in the next hallway, if there's a paint can in there, you can knock it over, get them to come over there, you sneak past them and you're good to go. Or like they say, you can just play however you want. You can just outrun them. You can just straight up run for it, which it says, or try to outrun them. So that means they're definitely going to be faster than us. But I'm guessing, if you're like close to a door and you see them all the way over there, just make a run for it. Go to the door and just try to escape. So it's interesting that you can kind of play it like how you want, though. That's very cool. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed or like Far Cry, where you can either like do a sneaky option or just guns blazing and just, do whatever you want, which is very cool. Explore and discover. Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex offers a variety of attractions for guests to enjoy. Monty Golf, Roxy Raceway, Bonnie Bowl, and the sewers. And ... sewers? Question mark. The Pizzaplex is vast and has no shortage of goodies to discover. Ooh, okay. So Monty Golf, Roxy Raceway, Bonnie Bowl, and the sewers. So there is an underground part here. That is guaranteed. That is the sewers. And it even mentions, like, it says it twice. And the sewers? Like, question mark. Why do you want to go in there? Well, that's very interesting. So, I mean, we kind of already knew that, but the sewers have to be where, like, that messed up version of Glamrock Chica is hiding. That's got to be what it is. And, of course, those, the security bots that we saw at the end of the trailer, and Music Man is potentially in the sewers. I don't think that's the sewers, though, because I don't know, that'd be, I guess that could be, no. Why would they put the mini game stuff like that in the sewers, So I feel like maybe that's not what that is, but regardless, that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So there's going to be a bunch of different areas you can go to. I don't know if the entire game is going to be free roam, because if that's the case, then, obviously, you can free roam into wherever you want to go. Like, you can go into the sewers first, or you can go into, Monty's Gator Golf first, or whatever you kind of want to. So I feel like it's probably going to have to play out like section by section. Like, first you go here, next you go there, so on and so forth. But either way, very, very cool. Now, I should also mention this. Whenever you add the game onto your wish list on Steam, it's called Quarters, which I don't know why. Like, I saw my brother Rexter, he added it onto his wish list, and it said, Rexter has added Quarters onto his wish list. And I was like, what the heck is Quarters? Then I clicked it, and it's FNAF Security Breach. So I don't know why it's called Quarters, but maybe that plays into the lore. Maybe you got to use a quarter on Vanny, and that'll stop her. I don't know. I have no idea. Either way, interesting nonetheless. Now, this is the coolest part of this whole Steam page and the finale for this video. This screenshot right here. So this is what is, like the main picture for FNAF Security Breach, and it looks so cool. It literally looks like an Avengers poster or like some kind of superhero movie. You can see you've got Vanny in the background. You got Glamrock Freddy, Roxanne Wolf, Glamrock Chica, Vanessa, which Vanessa and Vanny are both on the same poster, which is interesting. And then Montgomery Gator, and of course Gregory in the middle. And they're really reinforcing that whole watch thing. Like, he has his watch up right in front of him. So I think that's going to be a very, very crucial part of the game. Like, we're going to need to use that watch a ton. to like get around and like look at different areas and do different things. Like that watch is going to be very, very important. Now Vanessa's also there, and she still has that worried face. Like every time we've seen her, she always has like a worried face on her. She doesn't have like an evil face. That's why I think it's weird in the Steam page how they mention like, oh, Vanessa is one of the threats or whatever. Like, what do they say? They say right here, it says Pizzaplex's security guard Vanessa. So they're gonna be turning over every cotton candy pizza stand if they have to find you. So yeah, I mean, she doesn't really have that face of someone who's like trying to find us and like hurt us. She has that face like she's worried about us, you know, every time we've seen her. So I just think that's interesting. Now, anything else to point out here? I just see like the different palm trees and stuff like that. I see different lights from like the show stage. I see Roxanne Speedway, like her little flags right there. And I really don't see anything else. Now, besides the fact that you can see the floor on the bottom right there, which is interesting. But man, this poster is really cool. I really hope they sell this because I definitely want to buy it. It looks awesome. And like I said, I just want like a figurine of this would be so cool. Like imagine that. I don't know how they would do this. Even if like behind this figurine, it just doesn't look anything like this. Like it's just like a bunch of floating pieces. But like just to have this as like a figurine would be so sick. Imagine like all of that is there, and then that sign in the front, just like in the poster right here, it actually glows in real life. Like you can turn it on and it glows. Oh man, like they need to hire a Sideshow or one of those collectible, you know, figurine places to make this into something crazy, because that, oh man, I would buy it in a heartbeat. But either way, guys, that is everything we know that's new about FNAF Security Breach. Like I said, the game is, I mean, at this point, you might as well say it's 12 days away, which is, like I said, very terrifying to say, at least for me. I know for you guys, it's very exciting, but, you know, Daco and me and everyone that plays this game will say the same thing. It is going to be a very, very stressful time because, yeah, when we got to play these games, I mean, it's stressful, but a very fun time, I should say. Like, because you got to play the game for all of you guys, and you got to, like, you know, get videos out, and you got to do thumbnails, you got to do this, that, and the other. So it's going to be a ton of fun, though, because I remember, like, looking back at Help Wanted whenever that came out, even though Scott sent it to us, like, 2 weeks earlier or whatever, it was still a very stressful time. So yeah, but then again, it was a very good time. I had like the best memories playing Help Wanted and Curse of Dreadbear and stuff like that. So yeah, they're stressful but good times. So I'm very much excited. So don't get that, you know, don't get that wrong or whatever. But yeah, anyways, I'm looking forward to it. If you guys are too, be sure to leave a like on the video down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'd greatly appreciate it. And like I said, you don't want to miss the upcoming Security Breach videos because they are coming soon. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.